Hello everyone, welcome you all to the fifth video of the series of videos that I am creating to support your German driving license class B theory exam. This is part A of the second lesson which covers right of the way, right before left and other giveaway rules. If you have not watched the lesson 1 that covers traffic signs and devices, I suggest you also watch them. I have put them all in a playlist for your easy reference. My name is Ranjit and welcome you all to this video from Life is Beautiful, where I would cover the most important topic of your exam, right of way and other traffic regulations. Most of the questions from this syllabus has a weightage of 5 points. So practice this very well. So let's get started. Right of way. Have you ever wondered how come German traffic is so well organized? Everybody know when to stop and when to move forward. At least it was surprising for me to watch. But now I know it's because the German road users are well educated in terms of right of way. And this by far was the most interesting topic for me. I'm sure you would also enjoy learning this. Who has the right of the way? Right of way applies to all road users, no matter you are in a car, motorbike, or a bicycle, or no matter you are a pedestrian. It applies to all road users. But the important question to ask is, where are you coming from? Let's move on with the slides so that this concept is super clear for you. Let's start with the basics. Okay, right of way in case of a parallel moving traffic. So in this case, there are two cars, one a green car and one a blue car, both on the same road, and let's see where they are heading to. So the green car wants to go straight ahead, whereas the blue car wants to turn left. So if two cars on the same road and one car wants to leave, I think it's very easy, right? The one leaving the road must yield way for the other car who is passing through. Okay? So the green car has the right of the way over the blue car in this case. So let's give them a go ahead. Like that. Now, it's important also to note that there is also another set of parallel moving traffic that we should consider. Either there will be bicycles passing through or pedestrians passing through the same vertical route which the blue car might cross. Even in this case, the blue car must yield way for any traffic from the pedestrians or the bicycles. I hope that was clear. Let's move forward. Look at this case. Two cars on the same road, but both cars want to go in the same direction. The blue car wants to turn right and the green car wants to turn left. In this case, the car turning right will have the right of the way over green car. So that means the blue car goes first and then the green car can follow. Let's move on and look at the priority pyramid. And this to me is one of the most beautiful way to understand the right of the way. So what this means is that the police governing a junction or an intersection has the utmost priority to establish right of way over everything else, which means that police can overrule a traffic light can overrule a traffic signboard, and traffic signboard overrules right before left. There are certain exceptions to the right before left, but we will get into the details. Okay. Okay, now let's look at them one by one. Okay. Let's start with police and then work downwards. So if you see a police like this, as you see on the screen, regulating the traffic, and this police, as you can see, is towards you, asking you to stop, right? In this case, you must stop and wait until the police gives you a direction otherwise. Okay, so in this case, clearly the signal is towards you and hence the yellow car can move forward. Okay, let's look at another example. In this case, you can see, if it's not clear, let's zoom. You can see the police is directing at the traffic to your right, not towards you, right? So in this case, you can slowly pass through the junction, but the traffic on the right must wait. It's as simple as that. Okay, let's move forward. We covered police already. What's next? Traffic lights. This is universal, right? Red is for stop, yellow is for wait, and green is for go. So next in the hierarchy, like we mentioned, after police, I mean, generally you would have noticed that not all junctions are governed by police. So it's mostly governed by traffic lights. So then traffic lights has then the utmost priority over any other signs. What does that mean? You would have noticed that sometimes you have both traffic lights as well as a traffic sign board. But in this case, the traffic light has the priority over the traffic sign board, and hence you could ignore the stop sign and follow the traffic light. And normally you get to see this in junctions or intersections where they stop the traffic lights at night. And in this case, you must follow the traffic signboards. Okay, then let's look at some examples to make it clear. So let's look at traffic, the right of the way in case of traffic signal. As you can see, there is a green car, there is a blue car, both want to move forwards, both has a green signal. Very easy. Let's give them, they are moving forward, right? I think that's as simple as that. Traffic lights are also covered. Let's move forward. Let's look at traffic signs. Who has the next priority in the priority pyramid that we have looked at? Okay, these are the different important signboards that determines the right of way. So if you see this, this tells you that you are on a priority road, which means any other traffic from left or right must wait because you have the priority, you have the right of the way. If you, when you also see this symbol, this also tells you that you are in priority road, but the only difference is that this tells you that you have the priority just over the following junction. Okay, give way or stop is just opposite to these two. So that means if you are traveling in a priority road, then other roads will have these signs, and that is the reason why they stop and you move forward. Okay, I hope that was clear. So look at this case, and this is what I was explaining in the previous slide. Normally at nights, if the traffic sign, the traffic light is switched off, then the traffic signboard governs the right of way. Okay, now let's look at an example to make it clear. So you can see that there is a green car, there is a blue car, and both of them are governed by priority road symbol. So that means these car has the priority over these cars. And like I've told you, these cars will be governed by is a give way symbol or a stop symbol, like it's shown in the picture. So let's give them the go ahead to move and let's see what happens. Right, that's fantastic. I hope that was clear. Now let's look at the next example. Yeah, this intersection is governed by a stop sign. Why? Because the traffic lights are switched off. So who has the right of the way? I'm sure you are making the right guess. It's the yellow and the red car, which has already passed by, and the green and blue has stopped at the stop line. Now that the traffic is clear, they can move forward. Okay, so we have covered police, who has the utmost priority. Then we looked at traffic lights, who has the then priority, and then we looked at traffic signboards. Now let's look at right before left. And let me tell you, this is a very important topic from an exam point of view. Right before left always carries 5 points, and you can be sure of getting questions from this. So what is right before left? And as just to get the continuation, right before left has the fourth priority. So if your intersection is governed by a police, which is generally not the case, but if it is governed by a traffic light, then it has the priority. Or if it is governed by traffic signboard, then it has the priority. But if an intersection is governed by nothing, there is no police, no traffic light, and no traffic signboard, then the rule right before left applies. And the definition is just for you to read. And this means that if you are in a junction, you are in an intersection which has no traffic signs or signals, a vehicle approaching from the right has the right of the way over the vehicle on its left. Pretty easy, right? Now let's look at some examples. Okay, the blue car and yellow car has arrived. Who has the right of the way? There is nothing in the junction to govern the traffic. Who has the right of the way? Thank you for guessing. It's the yellow car because it's on to the right of the blue car, right? So who gets the first go ahead? It's the yellow car. Now let's give them a way ahead. Fine, right? Now let's look at the next example, right? Here you have three cars, but the intersection is not governed by any signs or any signals. What applies? Right before left. The yellow car is to the right of the blue car. The green car is at the right of the yellow car. You tell me who has the right of the way in this case. Yes, it's the green car who is to the right of yellow car, and blue car will wait for the yellow car. It doesn't matter where they want to go. Like I have said, right of the way only concerns where they are coming from. Okay? Let's give them a go ahead. Fantastic. Now, again, this is just an additional example. I have not seen this coming in your exam pack. Okay, so this is just an added information, but I'm sure you would need this in your practicals. What happens here? You have four cars. There is a car. There is a car to the right to every other car. In this case, one of the car should wave their right of the way and allow any other car to move forward. And remember, only you can wave your right. So in this case, the blue car, as an example, has a right over the red car because for the red car, the blue car is at the right and hence has the right of the way. So I am in the blue car And what I do, I waive my way. I waive my right of way, saying that it's fine for the red car to move ahead. Okay, I ask the red car to move forward. Now what happens? This is just like the previous example, right? You know the right of the way because you know right over left. Let's give them a go ahead. That's how it is. Now we have covered the police, the traffic lights, the traffic signboards, and the most important topic, right before left. Okay, now let's look at some exceptions to right before left. And again, I'm covering topics purely from an exam point of view. So in this case, you see that this is my car coming from a field or a forest. In this case, right before left rule doesn't apply. Okay, there is a good road, there is a thorough road, and I will have to wait in this case, no matter I am on to the right or left. Okay, let's move forward. Again, let's look at another exception. You see this car, I don't know where is it coming from, but I don't think that this is a road like this. This is again to me a forest road, or probably coming from a property lot. I don't know. It's at least it's not a road, and hence I need not give priority to this red car. I am moving forward in this case, and this tractor wants to cut my road. Of course, I have the priority. Remember, we started with this. I am moving forward and somebody is moving out. I have the priority. So in this case, if you have the options where it says, should I move forward? Please select that option. You can move forward. Okay. Okay, with that, we have covered the priority pyramid. Please go through this as many number of times. If it was confusing for you the first time,